Okay, everybody, welcome back. So now that we did the while loop, now we're going to do something called the do or the do while loop. So up to this point, you saw the for loop and the while loop, and they both check if the condition is true. If the condition is true first, then they run the code. With the do loop, it's backwards. It runs the code at least one time first, and then it checks if the condition is true. So we're going to do curly brackets, and in there we're going to write document.write x, and then we'll just do br in there, and then we're going to do while x is less than 11 with a semicolon, and we're going to want to increment, and we can do again increment in whatever groups we want, but at this particular one we're just going to do by 1. When we hit refresh, we're going to do 0 to 10, just like we told it to, okay? But what if I want to say while x equals 0? Because x already equals 0, so if I did a while loop and said x equals 0, it's not going to do anything, right? Oh, but it did it here because it runs the code one time first. So let me show you what I mean. If I do a while loop, and I do x equals 0, document.write, and then I'm just going to put x. I'm not even going to put the br there. It doesn't do anything because it checked the condition first. So if I go back to the do loop, the first thing it did was run the code one time, and then it checked the condition. So that's the difference between the do and the do while loop, and that makes the do loop rather unique compared to the rest of them, because all the rest of them are checking if the condition is true first, whereas the do loop runs code one time first and then it checks the condition after it runs the code at least once. And that's basically what you're going to want to use this for. If you have to do something where you need your code to run at least one time, it's okay if it doesn't run twice, but it needs to run at least one time, you're going to want to do the do and the do while, or the do while loop, whatever you want to call it, do while. People call it different things, but you know, that comes in very handy because there are certain times you're going to be programming or like, I need this to run at least once, even if it runs just once, not twice, not any other time, but I need it to run at least once. Even if this equals 0, I need it to run at least once. That's where you're going to want to use the do loop. Okay, so it's something to just kind of play around with, and it's backwards, I know, but once you do it enough, you'll actually see that it's actually a rather easy thing to use. All right, so thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.